So we have a ball that is moving with a speed of 12 meter per second, collides with an identical stationary. So here m1 is equal to m2. We don't know the mass, so we'll call this as m. Such that after the collision, the direction of each ball makes an angle of 30 degree with the original line of motion. So this will be 30 degree and this is 30 degree. Determine the speed of the two balls after the collision. Okay. Is the kinetic energy conserved in this collision? Answer is no to this. You have to tell why. So now let me move on to the working. So again, I advise you guys not to use formula directly per se, but use the concept. So we'll use conservation of momentum. So first I'll go with along the y-axis. So here v1 sine theta 1 minus v2 sine theta 2 has to be equal to 0. Okay, so initial momentum has to be equal to final momentum. So this is a final momentum. So one is m1, sorry, both are m. I forgot to write m. Mass times the velocity minus mass times the velocity is equal to 0. So m and m, all of this will get cancelled. So we have v1 and sine theta 1, sine theta 2 will also get cancelled. So v1 is equal to v2. So that's what we'll end up with, right? Now let's do it along. Just a second. Okay, so now let's do it along. So we don't know if it's elastic collision or inelastic collision, but for whatever the case is, the momentum is conserved. So we can go with that. So the initial momentum is m times of 12. So this will be equal to, then we have v cos 30, sorry, times m plus v cos 30 times m. Okay, since v1 is equal to v2, I'm calling this as, let v1 is equal to v2 be equal to v, and yeah, everything is positive over here. So m gets cancelled and we have to figure out v. So this will be 6 root 3. So 2 root 3 is equal to v. So many meter per second. Okay, so that's your answer. Oh no, yeah, sorry. Is the kinetic energy conserved in the collision process? Answer is no. How can I tell it without any calculation? So kinetic energy being conserved. Answer is no. We know that in case of elastic collision, two identical objects post collision, that is in 2 dimension, subtends or moves at an angle of 90 degree to each other. So which is not the case over here, right? And so they are not elastic collision. So they are inelastic collision, and in inelastic collision, the kinetic energy is not conserved. That's it.